I would just say
All right, so this is Bob. Bob, actually, I don't know your last name, Bob.
Bob Finn, F-I-N-N.
Bob Finn. How long have you lived in Medfield for, Bob?
57 years.
57 years. So I was telling Bob, I dug up this story on the internet about these three kids that disappeared about 30 years ago walking back from Wheelock. And I was just wondering, Bob, if you had known anything about the story, if you remember anything about it. What do you know?
Oh yeah, I remember it was the biggest thing in town. Police were here and helicopters, and best of my knowledge, they never found the kids. I always kind of figured that they must have been people that were kind of new in town, because people that lived in town knew enough to tell their kids not to even go near there.
Yeah.
I remember when I was a kid, we used to swim at Kingsbury's Pond, but even then, people would say, you know, it's a really bright day, it wasn't a cloud in the sky,
Right.
and you look off in that direction, and sometimes be dark as hell.
Right,
Nobody could figure it out.
Yeah.
And just nobody, you know, kind of people just around town just knew enough not to go there.
What? So where was this then? It was behind Wheelock, and
Yeah, it's off in the woods behind where they built Wheelock, but
Okay.
they must have had to go down the. People figured that they must have gone down along the railroad,
Yeah.
and then trotted into the woods on a kind of a shortcut going home.
got it. Got it.
And they, as I say, they had police helicopters and dogs, and
Does anybody have any idea, any theories as to what happened here, or?
just that's a real strange place. It's always been a strange place in town.
Yeah. Yeah.
There was just this old lady that lived there, and she'd kind of a strange looking creature. She had always wore like a straw hat,
Yeah.
and her hair was real frizzy, and it stuck out on both sides.
Okay. All right.
And sometimes you'd see her riding a bicycle, one of these real old bikes with big rubber tires.
Yeah, yeah.
And she'd ride uptown, but nobody got too close to her.
Well,
And
do you remember her name? Recall her name at all, or?
yeah, it was Ms. Holly. I don't know, Mrs. or Ms. or Miss, but once again, nobody had much to do with her, and
Wow.
the good reason why that part of town was all woods, because I don't think anybody ever really that knew any better wanted to build there.
Got it. Got it.
And
Did they, when the kids were missing, what kind of a day was it? Was it a nice day? Was it a rainy day? What was going on there?
well, when the kids left the school, I'm sure it was, if I recall correctly, chances are it was a nice day, because if it hadn't been a nice day, they perhaps would have got picked up or taken
sure.
the bus.
Yeah.
And so they just went missing. They perhaps wanted to go in the woods and jump around or whatever. But
Yeah.
it's not a. As I say, I seem to recall that they were fairly new. The kids that were involved were fairly new in town. Their families.
Got it.
Because all the local kids would have known better than to go
Go
there.
into the woods. Okay. Got it. All right. Well, thank you very much, Bob.